This playthrough is rated T for teen. Ah, the burning fire, the floating book, the golems, the gargoyles, the minotaurs, and what else lies in here. But we know one commands them all. Not Eldritch, but a bigger, badder golem that's just waiting for us at the top. Can we make it there? Well, let's find out. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. In the last episode, we made our way through the second floor up to the third floor, fought more creatures and blade golems, and we found a new set of creatures, the just giant golems, I guess, or something like that. But at the very top of this tower, we know that there's more stuff to come. Well, I mean, we're at the top, but we have a, you know, oops. I got distracted because I took the damage and I shot the lightning bolt. I was so scared, dang it. Ah. But, yeah, now I remember, that I was thinking that there's supposed to be like a super giant like golem at some point, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's these guys. I'm like, no. I now remember that there's one even bigger and badder. Ow, that hurt. Even with all my AC, it's just never enough for you guys, is it? Oh yeah, I did finally get that final strength ring in the last episode too, so now I'm at 24, so now I'm at the biggest, baddest elf I can ever be. Probably the strongest elf all in D&D, even stronger than Dritz Stewart, because I think his strength is only like 17 or something like that. Nicing scimitar. Let's see. Nah, not worth it. Although I'll probably never use that oaken bat or whatever, but I just want to keep it just, I don't know, just for possible use or something. I don't know. Because I want to have it just in case it changes. Oh yeah, we finally got the ball up to level 3. So now we're doing more and more damage. And maybe if we get lucky, we can get one more level before this is over. I don't know. At first, I wasn't thinking we would, but I don't know. Now that I see the experience thing going up, I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Well, we'll see. That thing lasts a while, didn't it? Halfway helmet, no. Ignore that, since I got the full plate helmet. And what? Wasn't there another thing around here? No, maybe. Oh, there you are. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. Catch on fire. The treasure chest. And, ooh, +5. Maybe it might be better. No, I mean, it does more consistent damage. I wonder if the AC bonus is better. Probably not. It's probably the same. Let's see. What's our AC? 114. Yeah, it's the same. We'll take the flaming burst because it's better, higher potential. I think the scimitar is slightly faster though, so that would be something to consider if you want to have a quicker weapon. Yep, couple of gargoyles waiting in the wings. They were waiting for me. Oh, I didn't need to use that one. Alright, what do we got? Oh, ooh! Dang it, got hit, but lovely. Mithril burst, but doesn't have the defense capability, so better not heal myself just in case something nasty happens. Because you never know with how many times in this game I've like gotten cheap shotted and had to redo it all over again. I think this direction takes us back to where we were before, so let's or to the other side of the area, so let's go and take care of that before we get to the antechamber or whatever you want to call it.
I have no room for that.
How's my potion situation going? That's pretty good. I'm almost thinking about dropping off the regeneration or dexterity things because I don't think I'm going to use it. Just because I need kind of the strength anyway. Although I could take off the strength wings for the final encounter.
No room. I'll have to come back
because of the way that the strength thing works anyway. Oops. There. Did I kill him even before he got to me? Ha ha. That's what you get from being a slow golem. Oh, there's another one. It gave me a few hot minutes to get some nice little extra damage to him because he was standing in place too long. Oh, didn't need to do that one. Save, another good spot to let's make another save. It's yeah. I had to double check and see if on my save locations and everything. Mithril greatsword. Nope, don't need that. Do not need such things. I would not be caught dead with an item such as this. Maybe if I was alive, yes, but not dead. Shocking burst. Bastard sword. It's a sword that's a bastard. Oh, did he get hit by the explosive barrel damage? I hope so. I haven't been summoning the sword for a while. Mainly just because at this point, because of the sword, how much damage it does to actual gargoyles. You better just keep the MP for now on these guys. Might need to use another rejuvenation when we get to it. Don't worry, the sword will still find use, especially for like bosses and stuff like that. But I'll probably reduce its use. Like characters like that. You did surprise me. Yeah, you did. Did it what? Oh, wow. Good thing I saved it. He got a good shot on me too, because easily my HP was like over half, easily. So he just got a good crit on me or something. Yeah, let's see if we got a different weapon. Flaming burst, M18. Nah, I want the defense, even though I keep getting hit anyway. But I think for the final battle, I probably will take off the strength ring, since at that point I won't need to pick anything up. So there we go. Because yeah, at that point I won't have to pick anything up, so I can use the glitch where I can drop the rings and be fine. I just won't get the damage from melee attacks, but I probably won't be meleeing the final boss much anyway. So we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, that guy got a really good like crit on me or something like that, because I know I had a decent amount of HP. He must do like a ton of damage like when he crits, like. Although there's really no way to prove how much damage they actually do. I just assume enemies crit like I can. They probably just have a lower chance to do it than I do, but they can crit, and they probably have a high potential for damage, like in the hundreds. But I don't know. I kind of wish they did let you see the damage multipliers for when the enemies do stuff to you. But I mean, it's not a big deal. I just kind of wish that way you could kind of figure out like what the AI potential is, like on certain difficulties. I mean, there's probably a way to like hack the game to like figure out the damage numbers, but I do not know such skills. I mean, it's the internet. I could probably find a way to learn how to do it, but I'm not that invested in it to want to mess with it. Golly, look at that! How much damage I got! Almost took my whole bar down. Okay. One little area, and then we'll be weapon rack. Let's see. Nope, don't need that. Range dexterity, don't need that. Man, that is kind of. Every time, I mean, I know I've said this multiple times with playthrough. Just saying I don't need that. Just I don't know. It just seems weird to me in D&D sometimes. Like I don't need that. I don't need that. But that's just where we're at in this dog-eat-dog world of D&D. Oh my God! Stop maxing damage hitting me. Stop it. Stop it, please.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Yep. Okay. Now we can go back to the cross section. And walk all the way back. Although even after killing all those guys, I'm still only a quarter of my experience, but we'll see what the last couple areas do. See if it'll be enough experience to get me a level. I was thinking maybe I might, but now I'm thinking, maybe not. Oh well, I was kind of hoping I'd get one more level just to get more kinds to the next level, but oh well. Yeah, almost. I think hard mode probably would have been a little bit easier to do if I'd done like what you're supposed to do in a game like this. Is basically you start a new game and then you just import your character into the hard file, so that way it makes it a little bit easier to get from the start. But I wanted to see. I just wanted to show like how difficult it'd be to like start hard mode from beginning to finish with such high difficulty. Another big bad. But no, this ain't the big golem I'm talking about. No sir. You'll know it when you see it. And you'll just take a ton of damage and almost get hit off on me. I assume every time they do that move, maybe it is they actually did try to hit me, but my AC maybe prevented it. But I don't know. I like to think I dodged it before it actually hit it. More golem. More gargoyles. I wonder if any of them are voiced by Jason Alexander. Actually, that was probably the worst part of that movie. Was nothing wrong with the voice actors themselves, but just those characters in that movie were just so inappropriate, or the fact that you find out that they're not like spoilers for that movie, but they find out that like it would have been more interesting if they found out they weren't real, but they were just figments of Quasimodo's imagination. But then they can affect the world like by like attacking some of the people attacking the church near the end of the movie. I'm like, wouldn't that have been more effective to have the comic relief, but find out that Quasimodo was just made them up for companion's sakes because he was lonely? But nope, you had to make them real because we need to have those funny sidekick characters in every Disney movie, no matter what it is. I blame the Disney's Aladdin's genie. He was such a good comedic side character that like now everyone has to try and copy like that magic in a bottle from that, and most people haven't. Say what you will, but I don't think they've ever been able to recreate it properly.
I have no room
I guess
for
I'm
that.
still full. I might as well use that one. And people will say, "Oh, this character from this one and this one." I'm like, no, they're not as good. I'm sorry. You're wrong. You're liars. But anyway. Okay. What mission? Why put those there? I mean, if those things actually destroyed the treasure chest, like if you activate them and destroyed them, then I could see that being a pretty heinous
I'm not
weapon.
strong enough to carry anymore.
I assume that's not.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
I just want to see. No, just making sure. Actually, what does she do if she doesn't have her weapon equipped? Oh, she kicks him in the shin. That's really funny. It's a shin kick. Man, getting kicks in the shins is not fun. I've had that happen to me before. It is not pleasant. Full plate gloves. Nope. When am I going to get +5? Oh, no, I already had the +5. Oh, no, it's the boots I'm thinking of. When am I going to get some +5 boots? I'd probably have to grind treasure chest. Oh, well, he hit me but didn't do a ton of damage. I'd probably have to grind magic chest to try and do that, but I'm not going to do that. Nope, keeps coming. Ah! Jerk. Wasn't there like a potion in here somewhere? I say that and then I'm like, this whole area should have potions and stuff like that, yet I don't find it when I need it. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Is he? Oh, he's still up. I was like, wait, does his like AI glitch or something? I'm like, no, he just didn't die. Good thing he didn't attack me when he did. That would have sucked. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to pick up that potion. Or use that rejuvenation potion, but whatever. Alright, coming out, beasties. I know you're here somewhere. More gargoyles. More! I wonder how much damage I do with just my fists. I don't know. Spike? No. It might be consistent. Oh, ah. And of course it's in the middle of that. Well, luckily, actually, weirdly enough, the fireball does less damage than the monsters do to me if they get a good hit, so I much prefer that. Much prefer. Nope, don't need that. Ah. Whatever. Well, I guess I gotta be careful. I guess my HP needs to at least be more than half, just in case if someone does like over 100 damage to me.
No room. I'll have to come back for this.
There.
No room. I'll have to come
Fine,
back
I'll
for
grab
this.
that. Group of gargoyles. I wonder what a group of gargoyles would be called. You know, they have like, you know, gargoyle, geese, you know, that type of thing, but I wonder what would just be gargoyles? I guess so. Make sure nothing. Okay. Nope. Now, of course, they were in the other parts of the room, not this part. Uh-oh. Atlas. Actually, maybe that's what I should call it, an atlas. Actually, I think there is an enemy in D&D called an atlas, which is basically a big golem, or something similar to the Oh, what's that big old statue in Greece or whatever it's called? Oh well, I can't remember. That's a good position. There we go. Nope. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Nope. Yes. Maybe. Yes. There we go. Okay. Usually you can tell when he dies when he starts face planting, but mithril greatsword. Nope. Jeweled. Maybe jeweled. I think, you know what? I think I figured out jeweled. I think all that means is it just sells for more because it's jewel encrusted. It doesn't have anything to do with weight or anything like that. So if it's jeweled, it'll sell for more if you can sell it. If it's elven, then it's obviously half the weight. And then more atlases. I'm just gonna call them atlases, or whatever the Greek Titan is called. Yeah. Be careful though, because he does have a bit of range on him. And I didn't even get to save it, did I? Ah, are you kidding me? He gets one good hit on me, and I was like right next to the save. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go this way now, just to show the other direction, since, and then if I end up getting to that room, just cut to when I kill everything back there. There we go, that way I don't have to do too much in the way of editing or whatever. At least not right now. I mean, I'll have to, but, God, that's so annoying. Like, really, he did that much damage to me. I guess none of these enemies have low to hits, or low damage rating. Like, you know how I have like it does within this much and this much damage. Apparently all enemies in this game do not have such things, apparently. At least that's what it seems like to me. I swear they're always hitting at max damage. Although maybe that's a difficulty thing. It could be. Like where, like on harder modes, they have lower chances of minimum damage or higher minimum damage or something like that. But then again, I've been hit before and didn't had almost no damage happen to me, so I guess they do. I'm just getting... Wow. Okay. Just calm down for a second. Just focus on this and heal when you need to. I don't know why I'm making this so difficult on myself. I'm just... Oh, boy. I'm just getting really unlucky. Like, last episode, I never died at all, and then all of a sudden, I'm, like, getting smacked so badly, you know, that's just, like... You just gotta face your demons, you know. Take the bolts while they come. Heal when you heal. It's because they just like, I think I have like a decent amount of HP and then all of a sudden it just all disappears in like a matter of seconds, you know. It's just so shocking, you know, that it... Ooh. No, of course not. I need +5 full boots, but they're just not dropping. But I don't want to grind for them, like I said earlier, so...
No room.
Let's see, I thought there was another... No. 2 more. Oh, let me guess, I'm gonna accidentally die again. This is what happens when you play too many episodes, or record too many episodes back to back. Usually I do these daily, but for this last finale bit, I'm just stockpiling a bunch of episodes back to back to just to, you know, kind of remember what I'm doing, so that way I don't have like a forgetful moment or whatever. So I was just wanting to get them all ready to go. Frost Animated Bastard Sword. Oh, it's a Bastard Sword, right? So, let me check something real quick. Oh, there is a limit to how much stuff you can drop, by the way. Let me see if I can show it off. Nope. Okay. Well, there is a limit. Like, you can drop so much. If you drop too much, that's what I thought. Yeah, Bastard Swords are two-handed. There is a limit to how much you can drop in a single area. The game will say, you can't drop anymore, or something like that. So, I just thought I'd talk about that. Because it can happen. Mainly because I was messing with it off-screen. I was messing with some stuff. And strong enough to carry I was like, oh, I can't hold that much stuff. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's how I found out. So it was more of an accident than anything. So yeah, I still can't believe I got killed like right before. I should have just run to the safe spot, David. But you know how bad that can be if you save at like the wrong time. I mean, I remember all the old days of gaming where, you know, you save at the wrong spot and then you can't go back and you pretty much like screwed yourself. So okay, I've already been in this room before, so at this point what I'm gonna do is, now that I've already tied in the rooms, and that didn't take very long at all, I'm going to go kill everything else on the way here that I fought previously, because I've already fought these guys. So I'll see y'all in a second when I've cleared out to my original area, back point or whatever. So. Alright, that didn't take very long at all. But I do have 2 atlases to deal with, so at least there's that. Unfortunately, I may die, so let's go ahead and save it before the inevitable happens, because we all know it's going to happen. I'm going to die, so better save it. Always be saving. Always be saving. Always be saving. Just, it is kind of pathetic that, like, even with all this AC and everything, I'm still getting hit pretty easily, but it is hard mode, so... I mean, I am mitigating damage, I really am, it's just, it just doesn't feel like it sometimes, so. But that's just D&D, sometimes random numbers, generators, and all that fun stuff. You will die to my lightning ball of doom. Once, twice, you fall. Haha. Thank you. Alright, finally made it to the top of this bad boy. Actually, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Full plate mail. Too bad I have the elven stuff, which is much better. Another good spot for chest farming if you're looking for, trying to look for that last little bit of treasure. Well, I did just save it, so. Okay. Nope. Oh well. Alright, let's make it to the Black Forge and what awaits us at the very top there. Oh, spiders. Hey, it's been a while since we've seen spiders. Hello! I don't want to run across you. How much damage do you do? Oh, there's another one. Are you just as bad as the gargoyles? Well, you were originally, but I don't know if you're as bad here, but... You didn't expect me to have lightning here, did you?
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
I'm trying to remember what's actually up here. I think spires are just the new thing. I think a lot of the other stuff is here, but even though it's been forever since I've played the game, I don't remember every single thing about every single floor, so you'll have to forgive me on this part. Oh, maybe I should have made a separate save. Whatever. I can still go back down if I really need to, but... Yeah, see last minute, like, you know, arrows and stuff like that, so... Yep. Looks like this is the floor of spiders, apparently. Maybe Eldrith is a really big fan of Drow, or Black Widows, you know, or the superhero Black Widow. Who knows? Actually, Black Widow used to actually be a villain. Interesting enough, most people tend to forget that. She actually started out. I think she started out as an Iron Man villain, if I recall. And she was hired to take him out because she was a typical like KGB, you know, back during the era of the Cold War and stuff like that. And I forgot when she became like a mainstay hero character. I know she wasn't a villain for very long. Oh no, maybe. No, it's been forever. I'm not a comic book expert, so maybe I'm wrong. Same thing with, interesting enough, same thing with Hawkeye. Hawkeye actually used to be a villain too. Kind of funny how these like people who started up on the Avengers were actually villains originally. Now, what they did when they originally were villains, I don't remember. So, did it say secret weapons rack? Oh, that would be a pretty decent damage. That would be a pretty decent damage weapon, it sounds like, but nope. I want to keep the defensive capabilities with this, even though I keep getting hit. I still want to keep them, so. Ooh, what's this? Uh-oh. Fire methods. Although those are supposed to be fire elementals. Actually, those might be fire elementals. I think there are fire methods in this game, but those are fire elementals for sure. They come from the plane of fire. I think I remember reading someone call these methods, but these aren't methods. These are fire elementals. So I don't know why. Not too bad, but they do have ranged. Actually, how long has it been since we fought a ranged creature? Quite a while, quite a few episodes. Last place was the lizardman. So, jeweled greatsword. Nope. But yeah, it's been at least a couple episodes since we fought some lizardmen that had ranged weaponry. I guess this is the range. I guess because of how difficult the golems and everything were, the game was being lenient on me. They're like, okay, you don't have to. We'll not give you range stuff too. That would be insane, you know. Yeah, I was hoping. Actually, I was kind of hoping we'd make it to the boss of the tower at this point, but I guess maybe it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Because that's why I did it in my outro. I was gonna say, okay, let's find the biggest bad boy of them all, and I'm like, we might not even get to it in time. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Now. Yeah, take that worm. I do like the fact that the fire sword, at least, I don't know if it's like that with the other weapons, but it flares up when enemy's nearby. I think I talked about that before, but that's a nice little attention to detail. All these
I'll have to
potions.
come back for this.
Yeah, probably won't. More fire. I'm just gonna call them fire elementals, even though I think people call them fire methods. More fire elementals do now. But yeah, luckily you don't do a ton of damage. You do, because your attacks are like magic based, so you do pretty consistent but low end damage, unlike melee weapons and stuff like that. So I'll never have to worry about you randomly. Yeah, we're in the forge itself. I guess that's what's building all these golems. I mean, how else do they pop up out of nowhere? Then they just pop up out of the ground? Nonsense. Yeah, the Black Forge itself. I think that's what this forge is called, the Black Forge. So I don't know if the game ever tells us at one point. I guess the only way you can tell is either from just supposition or guidebooks or something like that, or asking developers what they called it. Actually, I think they're... Actually, I'll talk about that one whenever I do the bonus episode for this. Because now I just remember there is a way to find out what their actual names are. But not right now. No. And then we'll have to see... Actually, depending on how long it takes me to get to like the final boss, I don't know, we might... If I'll just tack that on to the end. I'd rather it be a separate thing, but we'll see. I've never been the best at figuring out like when the best time to like get to the ending of a series. Like sometimes there's been a few cases where I've like figured it out perfectly without realizing it, and then there's other times where I'm just like, oh, I should have done this here, and that would have been made for a better finale or whatever. But no. But so we'll see if I can figure it out. Because I don't like playing ahead too far just to do that. I'd rather kind of just spawn. Whoa! Slow down, my greatest enemy. Low FPS. No, I want the full FPS. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We still got like one, other than the major boss, we still got one area to go before the final boss, so might be able to get that last level. Oh yeah, it says there in the save file, Black Forge. There you go. But there's another way to find out as well. But yeah, I keep forgetting that the save files tell you the name of it. Huh, big open area. It's almost like something's here, but we're not gonna counter it yet. I'm gonna go to the other side so we can finish the area off. Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Should be, since it didn't take us very long to go this way. So. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. More atlases. Or bigger golems. I guess I could have summoned the blade, that would have highlighted on him, but... Yeah, I don't know why they let him give him this big old halberd and then let him breathe fire. Isn't that a bit overkill? Then again, they did give those one golems like acid or poison breath, so why not? Right? Alright, save again. Must have used up a bit more than I expected because I was able to grab a few more things. Morningstar? Nope. How is my potion thing? That's about where I want it. Okay. Actually, you know what would have been a good strategy is did I ever keep multiple rings of dexterity, or did I drop them? I was thinking, now that I think about it, maybe I should have kept the other ring of dexterity, because another option could have been for the final is to drop the ring of drop the strength rings and equip dexterity rings, so it would help me with my ranged attack for the finale. And it does have the added bonus of getting a little bit of extra armor, even though protection rings would be better. But I thought of that just now. I kept another dexterity ring just for maybe if I wanted to do that strategy instead. But yeah, whatever. It's not so big of a deal that I'm gonna just go back and try to find a ring of dexterity, you know. Yeah, too bad I never got a strength amulet at one point. But I don't know that. Although I wonder if the con amulet really helped. I think it probably did when you think about it, because of just how much damage the some of the enemies did. Like if I didn't have that HP, I'd be, you know, probably dead many times over. So maybe we'll go lefty and drop a dex ring here. Not that that's what I'm looking for. I'm still looking for boots if I can get them. No, oh well. Oh, well, that was pointless. Mithril bastard sword. It's a bastard. I know, I just like saying that. Alright, and then there's this little area forward. I guess that must have been an isolated spot.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Yeah, might as well save it again. Alright. Now what's in this little area here? Oh, more fire elementals. It may be fire, but can you suffer lightning? Even though lightning is technically super fast heat. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? I mean, I know that's not the exact description, but for all intents and purposes, because lightning is really hot, you know. So why wouldn't it be? Technically, I think technically in some circumstances, I mean, people say it's air, and yeah, it'd be like in some games where they have where they do the whole mixed elements thing. So lightning would technically be air and fire mixed together. Actually, didn't they do something like that in Avatar or something? Or am I thinking like Naruto or something like that when I did watch it? Not anymore. I watched it back in the day until Shippuden, and then I stopped. Mainly because I went through all the filler stuff, which I should have known better to do, and it kind of turned me off to watching the rest of the series. Okay, let's hopefully our bad boy is upon us. I assume so with the big open room up ahead, but, you know, I could be wrong. There it is. The Master Blade Golem himself, or the Giant Golem, or however you want to, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he doesn't even have his own, he kind of, even though he's a big blade golem, he kind of reminds me of like a adamantine golem or whatever. I think the description of it kind of looks like that. Was it adamantine or was it titanium? One of the two, one of the metals. And it's basically, yeah, it's just a big, huge, giant, like, actually, and he's dead. Oh, we almost gained a level too. Are you dead? Oh, you just stay in place. Oh, and he picks up the Onyx Sword, the supposed best weapon in the game. I could dump a lot of, well, you know what, I'm never going to use the Burst Club, as much as I like to say that. Whoops. So, and by the way, you don't need this sword, but I want to pick it up anyway. Let me drop off some arrows, see how many, let me just drop a lot of them off, and then I'll just pick them all back up. And the Onyx Longsword, it's not the best weapon in the game, but you could consider it. And I think all the players can equip it. That's why they made a longsword instead of a... the only problem is that it doesn't give me the armor, but it is only +3 armor. So I might keep it. Anyway, let's pick those back up. Now the game is going to say here, well, not in this episode, but at some point, that is 40 less arrows. Well, I do want to quit the Onyx Sword. It would be appropriate. So, alright. Actually, I didn't even need to use a potion there, so. And final. Actually, I don't think this is the final chest, but it's one of the last chests. That's a sword defending. Let's see. 40 to 48. But the other one was 32 to 76, though. Well, anyway. So, up ahead is the Hall of Remembrance. Will we remember all our adventures that we've gone through? And what about Eldrith herself? Did she not have a life before all this? Our good elf, after this whole journey, finally get her stuff back and save the realms themselves and Baldur's Gate? Find out next time in the finale of Baldur's Gate: Dark Alliance. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.